Welcome back to my channel. I am Modesta, a Nigerian mommy vlogger living in Luxembourg. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, if this is your first time seeing this face, hello, you're highly welcome. Subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Like this video, share this video, do all of those good stuff. So you guys, some days ago, or like last week, yeah, I think a week ago, I asked a question on my community, I asked on my Instagram, I asked on my Facebook page. So I created a poll initially, and then I saw that many people were voting for Luxembourg content. And in a bid to like serve you guys better this Xmas, we are in Christmas, okay? So I decided to do a Q&A about Luxembourg. I got all your questions like I promised to answer in a video. I'll be answering all those questions in this particular video. So if you didn't send in your questions, or you're looking for more answers to the questions you have, I have lots of video on my channel. I have a playlist on my channel called Luxembourg. So what you would do, you do me that favor, go to the playlist, go to my Luxembourg playlist. You will find a lot of Luxembourg videos that I have made, and to take most of your questions centered on the videos I have made previously, and all these videos are in my Luxembourg playlist. Another thing I'll be doing after this video is I'll be leaving a link to all those videos that you asked me questions about. Maybe you just joining my channel, you don't know that I've created so much videos so far, or you don't know that I've created all these videos you asked or questions you asked. Some questions I got, I have videos to those questions, okay? And in that video, in all those videos, you will get your answers, okay? I have video about nursing, migrating to Luxembourg as a nurse. I have lots and lots of videos, but all these videos about Luxembourg are in my Luxembourg playlist. So without wasting much of your time, let's just dive into the video and start answering your questions. So I will start with my Instagram, and then from my Instagram I will head over to YouTube, and then wrap it up with my Facebook page. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please go and follow me. I am on Instagram at Moxy407. Moxy407. I always leave my handle at the top left hand side of my videos. All my videos, you will always see my handle, you know, at the top left side of it. And then I am on Facebook at Sweet Moxy. Sweet Moxy, just like you can search me here, okay? On YouTube, I am on Facebook at Sweet Moxy. So let's just dive into this video. I have all the questions here. So these are all your questions. I will be doing justice to all these questions. I'll be answering all your questions now. So the first person says, what are possible routes and how easy is it to relocate to Luxembourg? To be honest, if you're outside Europe, it is really not easy to relocate to Luxembourg, okay? But I have 4 routes like Africans can use to migrate to Luxembourg. I have a video on that, 4 ways you can migrate to Luxembourg. So if you are in Nigeria, for example, Luxembourg does not have an embassy in Nigeria. So, but that 4 ways to migrate to Luxembourg, I have lots of detailed, you know, things I discussed in that video. I'll be leaving the link to that video in the comment section. So I will pin it in the comment section. Do well to check, you know, those links, okay? Yeah, I saw a course in uni of Luxembourg for 1,200. So yeah, and then per session as against the 200. Please explain. So the University of Luxembourg is the only government university here in Luxembourg, and it is the cheapest university in Luxembourg. So for the course you saw, University of Luxembourg partners with other institutions, okay? They partner with other institutions. So Center for Higher Learning, that I'm sure that course maybe is for Center for Higher Learning, not like a University of Luxembourg go has the course that you saw. I'm very sure, because when you check through their website, you will see, you know, where they put Center for Higher Learning and all of that. Their courses are more expensive than the courses of University of Luxembourg. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question. I am a skilled vast cloud network engineer. Please, is their site I can apply for a job to get. So I have a video on my channel where you can sites you can use to apply for jobs in Luxembourg. I will also leave the link in the comment section, so check that out. Okay, but you don't reply messages. Well, I really don't. Honestly, I don't reply my Instagram messages because the messages are overwhelming. And to be honest, I sit awake till 3 a.m. just editing videos to remain consistent on this channel. That is to show you how busy my day can be. So I don't. And if you want to send me a message, you can send me a message in my email, and for me to get back to you, like talk to you, I charge 20,000 naira or 50 euros per session. Sometimes I don't even consider per session. I don't, because most times I go like 1 hour with people, I advise people, I talk to people on routes they should take. So if it is 20,000 naira per 30-minute session, I honestly don't. For me, I feel like it's inconsiderate. So I just made it 20,000 naira, like 20,000 naira. Yeah, so that is it. How can one migrate from Nigeria to Luxembourg? I have a video on my channel. I answered that question. 4 ways you can migrate to Luxembourg. So I'll drop the link in the comment section. Please, can I do internship in Luxembourg as a medical student that graduated in Europe? Yes, you can do internship here in Luxembourg. It is possible. But the problem is, one problem Europe has is language barrier. So you should know at least English and one other international language. In this case, for a medical student, I think it has to be either French or German, because that is what they normally use in the hospital. Though I don't know your specification or your area of study as a medical student. So why not? You can, it's possible. Please, I am a registered nurse interested in moving to Luxembourg. How do I go about it? Okay, I have a video on my channel on how nurses can migrate to Luxembourg. But you should know that, like I just mentioned, as a medical student or a medical personnel, you should speak English language and one other international language, maybe French or German. Yeah. Travel agent for Luxembourg? No, I am not a travel agent, and I do not know a travel agent. Do Luxembourg issue tourist visa? Yes, Luxembourg issues tourist visa. I talked about this in the 4 ways you can migrate to Luxembourg. So check my description, check the comment section for the links. How do I get a citizenship if I've committed some war crimes? I honestly don't know. How do I watch your videos if I'm not subscribed? Is there a playlist to show me how to? Okay, if you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed to my channel first of all? Why? Because subscription is free. Okay, and one good thing about subscribing to my channel is when you subscribe and turn on your bell notification, like I'm telling you now, please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Click on that red button, subscribe. Click on the bell button as well, so that your notification will be on. So now whenever I put up videos, you will be the first person YouTube will notify. So subscription on YouTube is free. Please subscribe to my channel to have access to more content, okay, and to be among the first person that will get notification whenever I put up videos. And again, if you want to watch my videos, I have a playlist on my channel. So I have playlist on my lifestyle, I have playlist on vlogs, I have playlist of, depending on what you want to watch. I know you want to watch the Luxembourg content. There is a playlist on my channel called Luxembourg. You can go and run the playlist. I have a lot. Every video I'm making about Luxembourg, I put it on that playlist to make it a lot easier for my subscribers and people that are not even subscribed to me. So, but please subscribe to the channel, okay? Please, when will University of Luxembourg start application for undergraduates? 1st of February 2023. Always check their website. Hi, how can I do the Ankanong for nursing in Luxembourg? Hello, I really don't understand what I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I don't understand, okay? Can you check your DM? No, I don't check DMs. Okay, I send my questions to your mail and IG inbox. Please reply. Okay, I'll answer them in this Q&A. Is there any way to come to Luxembourg without knowing how to speak either French, Dutch, or I don't know, or Luxembourgish, okay? Yes, you can move to Luxembourg without knowing how to speak any of these languages. You can move to Luxembourg as an au pair. You need to speak English. English is a primary criteria. You can I also have a video on how to move to Luxembourg as an au pair on my channel. You can also move to Luxembourg via work, maybe when all these international companies recruit from all over the world. I think I have a video that of international companies that can recruit from all over the world. They recruit from Africa, they recruit from anywhere, Europe, America, anywhere at all. So when you are opportune to get a job with any of these international companies, they are not considering your French or your German, knowledge. What they want is, can you speak English? Can you deliver in the job? And if you can, they bring you over. So these ways you can migrate to Luxembourg without knowing how to speak French, German, or Luxembourgish. What is the minimum amount I must have before traveling to Luxembourg as a student? You need to have enough, and it has to be in a block account, I think. For you to travel to Luxembourg as a student, you need to have enough. So let's say you have like 10 million naira or maybe 8 million naira. Yeah, so thereabout, just enough. I'm presently doing masters in the UK. Can I relocate to Luxembourg after? Yes, it is even a lot easier for people within Europe to relocate to Luxembourg. It is a lot easier. So from UK to Luxembourg is about 3 hours on flight. So yeah, it is. And most especially if you get a job, it is even easier, because to get a job from UK to here in Luxembourg, okay, from UK you can get a job here in Luxembourg. So if you get a job directly from UK to work in Luxembourg, many people migrate from UK to live in Luxembourg. Many people. So it is very easy. I want to know if I need health insurance in order to come to Luxembourg. So how much? So if you're traveling normally, generally, you must have health insurance. Even when I moved from Nigeria to Luxembourg, I was just coming. I had health insurance. So you have health insurance, and there are so many insurance, a company in Nigeria that issue that. Yeah. So can I apply for a healthcare job in Luxembourg? Can you recommend a site for jobs? Okay, a healthcare job. I have link for job sites here in Luxembourg. I think I'll leave that in the comment section I mentioned earlier. So for a healthcare job, I made a video on how you can migrate to Luxembourg as an au pair or caregiver. So I hope you find that video. That video is really, really packed, and I left a link where you can set up your profile and start applying to be an au pair. And whenever you apply to all these families within Europe, there are lots of countries, that you can apply to, except UK, Canada. I think Nigerians cannot apply to UK and Canada. Yeah, I think so. There are so many other countries within Europe that you can apply, and when you apply, they bring you over via visa sponsorship. They sponsor your visa. You live with them. They pay you. You eat. You do everything. They provide Wi-Fi for you. So it's a good package, right? So check that video out. I hope you see it before this video goes up. Yeah, no need, ma. I just saw my question in the next slide. God bless you. Okay, so she replied this as no need, that she saw her question in the next slide. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. And let me say it, if you're following me on Instagram, always check my Instagram status. I'm very consistent on my Instagram status. Very consistent, yeah. So let's head over to YouTube now to answer the questions on YouTube. I just finished answering all your questions from Instagram. On YouTube, I'm on YouTube now. Hello, Moxie, you are doing great job. Please, can I use study loan as proof of funds to study in Luxembourg? No, no, you cannot. Before you migrate to Luxembourg, you need to have your money. You cannot use study loan as proof of funds, okay? What documents are required to migrate to Luxembourg for a complete beginner? You need all the documents that are very much important to you, starting from your birth certificate, all your degrees, your primary school, your secondary school, your university. If you're married, your marriage certificate, all the diplomas you have acquired since you were born. You need all those certificates, okay? And please, how does a non-resident get resident permit for diploma recognition? Your videos make Luxembourg attractive to me. As a non-resident in Luxembourg, you cannot get residence permit unless you're either planning to move to Luxembourg or you just migrated to Luxembourg. Then for your diploma recognition, you have to pay to the Ministry of Education, I think about 75 euros for the highest diploma you have, and then your degree will be recognized here in Luxembourg. Yeah, so can dependent come along with one on a student visa? How much proof of funds is required for student visa? Anyway, no, you cannot bring your dependent on a student visa. No. Different ways someone can migrate to Luxembourg. I have a video of that on my channel. I'll be leaving the link in the comment section. Hi, I am a mother of 2 kids. I'm planning to move to Luxembourg, but I don't have a job yet. But I find house, but house is expensive. Do you think the social welfare will help me? No, social welfare will not help you. Before you're even entitled to earn anything from the government here in Luxembourg, you should have stayed at least 1 year in Luxembourg and have worked at least 6 months in Luxembourg. Social welfare will not help you. What and what someone needs to migrate to Luxembourg? I've answered that. Can a Nigerian doctor migrate to Luxembourg? Yes, you can, but you must know at least 2 international languages. For example, you speak English and 1 other international language. How to process study visa in Luxembourg? Study visa. You start with applying to the school, okay? When you apply to the school and the school find you fit to take up that course, they offer you admission. When they offer you admission, then you can start from there. That is where the journey starts. First, it starts with application to the school. So let's head over to Facebook. I've answered all your questions from YouTube. We are heading over now to Facebook. So yeah, we're on Facebook now. Thank you, Sweet Moxie, for educating us about Luxembourg. I've learned a lot from you. I have also fallen in love with Luxembourg from watching your YouTube videos. Jehovah bless you for your good work. Are there many Nigerians living in Luxembourg? There are so many Nigerians that you can't imagine living in Luxembourg. So many. For example, I am Igbo. Sometimes I come across them speaking the Igbo language, okay? And I'll just smile. But in 2 different occasions, I remember one time I was in the bus, I was making a call. When I came down from the bus, this other guy came down and said, one name, Kekwano. So I understood he wanted me to speak the language back to him. You know that feeling? I spoke it. And I've also been in the bus stop during summer this year. I was taking my ice cream. It was so hot. You know, in summer, it's so hot. People lick ice cream anyhow. When I bought my ice cream, I was coming back from school. Then this guy now passed and made a comment like, with ice cream more toga. Now, you know, he just passed. I heard what he said. What he said is this ice cream so sweet like this? As in, it's not the way I'm licking the ice cream now. What will you have to tell a sister that is under the hot sun and enjoying her first ice cream in summer? Then I heard him and I'm like, what did you say? Can you repeat that? He was shocked. He didn't know I am Igbo. He didn't even know I am Nigerian. You can see blacks, but you really don't know their nationality or, you know, ethnicity. So yeah, and just coincidentally I met him. He's an Igbo guy. So there are a lot of Nigerians, there are Igbos, there are Hausas, there are Yorubas, there are Bini. There are a lot of them here in Luxembourg. Thanks for bringing out time to educate us about Luxembourg. I started having interest after watching your YouTube channel. I have some years experience as a bank teller and customer service officer. I am a BSc holder in accounting department. I wish to migrate to either work or run my master's degree. Please, how do I go about it? So yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you have to subscribe to my channel. I have videos that can help you to migrate to work in Luxembourg, or videos that can help you to migrate to study in Luxembourg. As an accountant, okay, you even have more chances. Like, so many companies, there are so many companies in Luxembourg with English speaking background. So yeah, and they're always looking for accountants. Hi, do you have visa for people to Luxembourg? No, I do not do visa for people to Luxembourg. Please, ma, how do we get to have the visa to Luxembourg since they have no embassy here in Nigeria? And also, how do we get the IELTS necessary? No, the IELTS is not necessary. And then if you want to apply for your visa to Luxembourg, you apply through the Belgium embassy in Nigeria. Yeah. Hi, sweet Moxie. I never knew there was a country called Luxembourg till I saw your video in YouTube. Please kindly elaborate more on the video about migrating to Luxembourg as a nurse. I heard you mentioning at least 2 languages, so I can speak English confidently. I want to know if I have to write IELTS, and also do they need proof of certificate in one of the 3 official languages? Are nurses there allowed to work extra duties when they are off? Okay, I will start answering your question from the last. Okay, are nurses allowed to work extra duties when they are off duty? No. Here in Luxembourg, you work 8 hours per day. You are not allowed to even own 2 jobs. You work only 8 hours per day. The salary is enough for you. Then you can do, and then when you work weekends, your salary is even higher on weekends or when you do night shifts. So you earn more when you do night shifts or when you work weekends. And then when you cover a colleague who cannot come to work, so when they call you to cover a colleague, so these are the small ways that can boost your salary at the end of the month. So the next one is, I want to know if I need to write. No, you don't need to write test of English proficiency, and you don't need certificate for any of the 3 languages. The thing is, can you speak it? Sometimes when they want to interview you, they interview you in that language you claim you can speak. So that is it. Then you said I should elaborate more on the video about migrating to Luxembourg as a nurse. I think that video is very, very detailed. I don't know what else to say, but I'll still leave the link to that video in the comment section. If you want to migrate as a nurse, you need to have all the documents I mentioned in that video. And then the last thing that you need to do is you need to know at least English and French, or English and German, or German and French, any of these, okay? And then you must make sure you meet up with the criteria. Yeah, that way you can migrate to Luxembourg as a nurse. Then the last question I'll be taking from my Facebook is, more info on becoming nurse there. I have a bachelor's degree from the US. I only speak English. I'm trying to learn German. What's the best places to learn German? What about schools for children? Public versus private? Okay, you're a nurse from the US. Very good. I only speak English. I'm trying to learn German. If you can learn German in the US, it will also be very good. And for the German, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be on the conversational level, okay? And then you can start applying, or you can move to Luxembourg. I used to have a classmate that they migrated from the US to Luxembourg, and so far she loved this country. I assure you, when you come here, you will not want to go back to that US. Then, what about schools for children? Public versus private? Public all the way. In Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian. I know from your name, I think you're Black American. I don't know. But in Nigeria, we prefer private things because they give you quality in fact, they provide quality for you, okay, compared to government. But here, public provides more quality than private. My son has been to a public crèche, and in fact, my son has been to a private crèche, and right now he's in a public crèche. My kids are now in a public crèche. When my son was attending the private crèche, we paid more. Because the money we were paying monthly, you use it and train somebody in the university in Nigeria. We paid more, and we also bought milk for my son. Every month we bought milk. But ever since my kids started, and then the classroom is not really that spacious. It's not really, it is conducive, but not that spacious for children to run around. But now that my kids are in a government school, oh my God, their school is massive. They have all the equipment they need for their age. They have all the toys. They have everything. And then to crown it all, they eat at least twice before they come back home. They eat in their school. They go for excursions. They go for walking. They go to zoo. So there are a lot of activities that the government does with kids. And then they eat. My baby, my 1-year-old baby still takes her milk. So the government provides milk for her every month. So government buys her milk for her every month. So, but I honestly don't buy anything. Again, public school here is free from primary to secondary. And when you enter secondary, the government gives you an Apple laptop. Yeah. the government gives you an Apple laptop from your GSS1. You have an Apple laptop, you have access to internet, you have so many things. So public school for me here is the best. It's the best. You can't even compare public school. How many private school will provide Apple laptop for you? Don't you know how much they sell Apple laptop? So the advantage of sending your kids to public school for me is the best. And one of the reasons is because when your kids go to a private crèche, they end up speaking only one language or two at most. Maybe they speak only English and French, or they speak only French, you know, depending on what other language you speak at home with your kids. But when you send your kids to government school, they automatically become linguists growing up. So if your kids are going to government school, they speak English, they speak French, they speak German, and they speak Luxembourgish. These four languages are being taught in all government schools, and they speak it very well. They're not speaking one better than the other, okay? They speak it very well. I'm talking to you based on the families, my family friends that have kids that attended government schools and all of that. So I hope this answers your question very well, and I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If it was really helpful to you guys, please give this video a thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel once again if you're not subscribed. Subscription is free, okay? When you subscribe, you turn on the bell notification to get notifications whenever I put up videos like this and more, and you are the first person to even get the notification. That is what YouTube does. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button, click on the bell notification to get notifications whenever I put up videos like this and more. I really hope this video was helpful. I hope I came through with all your Q&A questions. I love you guys. Until next time, stay safe and enjoy your December. Ciao, bye.